Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by taxbuddy.com. First, let us look at the US markets. I think for the last few days, whatever view I am taking, it seems that everything is going wrong. Yesterday, people said 75 basis point rate hike has already been factored in the prices. But that was not the case, it seems, because as soon as the Fed announced 75 basis point hike at 11:30 p.m. and markets fell. I think US markets fell nearly 2%. And S&P 500, which is a broader index, has fallen about 80-90 points, that is more than 2%. And then what happened at 12 noon, 12 midnight, a Fed chairman started talking, and I think people were trying to gauge what he's talking. And then, immediately the markets started recovering and shot up more than 2%. And in fact, it took morning high. And then, he finished speaking around 12:45. For about 45 minutes he spoke. And, markets were volatile, so I thought it will stabilize. But in the last half an hour, there was a severe selling. And, in the morning, the all three indices were trying to take support at the swing low, but that swing low was broken. And S&P 500 swing low was 3,827. When that was broken, the markets went for further severe selling. And today morning we woke up and we see there was a further selling. So clearly, I don't know whether it is of 75 basis point or Fed chairman's speech, or what these people call, they are projecting how much the maximum US interest rate can go, what they call it as a terminal rating. And now they are projecting the terminal rating at 4.6%. So that means in another few months, right now the US interest is 3%, and people are expecting another 2.6% increase over a period of next many months. So given all these things, so we can expect 75 basis point hike again in November and again in December. So US markets are looking really, really very bad, and it's slowly drifting. And now I think Nasdaq 100, I think it has fallen more than 20%, I think. So, from the June middle, it shot up 25%, and from there, now it has fallen 20%. So, look at this, like indices like NASDAQ, where most of the companies are $1 trillion plus market cap. Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, they are all $1 trillion plus stocks. And they are making 45-50% move in a matter of few months. So this looks really very, very terrible. And now slowly they are drifting, and I think now it's a matter of time. US markets will be testing the June lows. When US markets are so bad, so naturally Asian markets will be bad, and SGX Nifty indicating more than 100 point gap down. SGX Nifty is trading around 15,575. Though Indian markets, are in a good shape, but the global political situations. I think yesterday, I don't know, many people have not noticed it. Russian president is mobilizing more troops to launch further offensive, and he's also threatening, there may be some nuclear war. So probably yesterday, people have used the opportunity when the markets recovered intraday in US. They used the opportunity to sell, probably because of this news. I don't know why many media is not giving importance for this particular news. So the Russia has been trying all possible things, including stopping the gas to Europe, and I think So any more geopolitical tension when it comes to Russia and Ukraine, so it's going to be very, very bad for the markets. I think yesterday even Hong Kong also hit a fresh 52-week low. I think Hong Kong markets are down 30-40% this year. So many markets are like, they are in a very, very bad shape. But India, is caught between good local and bad global issues. So that's why our market is also too volatile. And the whole of September, markets have not gone anywhere actually. In fact, if you see last year September and this year September, the markets are at almost the same place. But markets are making very, very wide swings and making, option sellers to lose a lot of money. So I think the best thing, I think for some time it's better to stop trading. So until the things are clear. But one thing is that, the US markets, I think that news has come and I think in a day or two, once the selling is over, so the markets may likely to bottom out and then maybe waiting for another few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks to see where is the consumer price inflation data. So the markets, in US is going to be reacting every day to like headline news. What is the inflation? What is the employment data? This and that, so all those kind of things. But overall, things are really not looking very good. Things are really looking very, very bad. But you just cannot even short the market by thinking the markets are looking bad. But Indian markets, suddenly, even if there is a small good news, Indian markets are shooting up like anything. So overall, on an expiry day, uh, just look. On Tuesday, high was 17,950 and now it is indicating 17,570. So in the last 2 weeks, Nifty has made a huge move between 17,400 and 18,000. So we can expect the first 30 minutes some kind of a panic. Then after that, market may stabilize, and US markets are also recovering very, very slight. And I think they are trying to find the bottom. So, but we should be happy as long as Nifty is expiring above 17,500 today. So, the whole of September it was too volatile, but markets are likely to close flat only. So I think yesterday because I was in Delhi, so I could not concentrate on the stocks. And in fact, yesterday the whole day I did not trade. So I did not concentrate. So let us not talk about any stock specific issue today. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed listening to this audio. Thank you for listening.